Diane in Denmark here. Good morning. It is Saturday. It's not just any old Saturday. Just hold on. It is Saturday, the 4th of May, and what do we say? We say May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day. Also here in Denmark, we will be putting candles in the windowsills tonight, a bit more serious occasion. I'll mention that in a wee minute. Anyway, I'm checking in with you today as part of our 31-day exercise challenge. Now I'm filling up here in the bedroom. It's the weekend, and you know, I try and give my family privacy. You won't hear me mentioning their names, you don't see me filming their bedrooms, so I'm filming up here. Anyway, just a quick check-in with you. I wanted to check in you with my exercise from yesterday. Remember, we're keeping ourselves accountable. You can post your progress here. You can check in with us on Instagram. Hashtag is Diane in Denmark, just the usual thing, so we can all kind of see each other, because we can see each other on Instagram. That's why I love Instagram. Anyway, yesterday I was down at the sea for my skinny dip with Vibeke and Helena. I posted pictures on Instagram if you want to see what it's like down there. We had a lunchtime dip yesterday, so we took a little picnic lunch and sat outside after our swim. So you can see pictures. I always mention what we're eating and drinking. We have our little china teacups. Because you know, every day is a special occasion. Anyway, won't get into that. So I had my wee swim in the sea, and I also went out for a quick jog around the block before I made dinner. Now, I really wasn't feeling like it, but you know how these things work. I've never gone out for a run and come back and thought, oh, I feel tired. I always feel energized when I come back. Even just, you know, just that short run. I'm just setting my timer on my smartphone. I set the timer for 7 minutes. I head out the door, and when the timer goes off, I turn back and run back home. And that way, it's like, you know, Jedi Mind Trick. That I'm only, in my head, I'm only going out for 7 minutes, because then I'm coming home again. And what was I going to mention about that? There was something that popped into my head. Yeah, let me just have a think. Oh yeah, I've had a few questions about headphones and stuff, you know, while you're doing your routines and doing your work. When I go out for my runs around the block, and I'm not running far, not running fast, but I like to have music to keep me going. I've mentioned this before, you know, I love things like old house music stuff, and I mentioned the other day, No Limit by Too Unlimited. That just gets me pounding the streets. I wear a little headset when I go out. I don't wear headphones because I like to know what's going on around me. So I wear my little headset, you know, the one that I use, you know, if I'm calling people. And that way I can hear the music just in my one ear in the headset, but I'm also aware of, you know, traffic or people around me. So that's how I do it. Anyway, on to what we're doing today in Denmark. 4th of May. 4th of May is Denmark's befrielse. Now, Denmark was occupied during the Second World War, and today is Liberation Day, the liberation of Denmark. And the news of the German surrender came in on the 4th of May 1945 in the evening. It was actually that the Danes heard it on the BBC radio, and the official you know, end of the war came the next day on the 5th. So tonight on the 4th, to commemorate, you know, hearing that the occupation was over. The Danes, they took down you know, they had lots of blackout curtains. They tore them down. They went out in the streets and they burnt them. And tonight, for us to kind of mark that occasion, the Danes, they light candles and they put them in the windowsills. So if you're on Facebook or Instagram today, you'll probably see lots of pictures with the Danes tonight putting candles in their windowsills, and we will be doing the same thing. That's something that we do every year. So anyway, just a wee bit of trivia for you today. Happy Star Wars Day, happy May the 4th, or happy Denmark's befrielse, the liberation of Denmark. And oh, excuse me, still a lot of pollen here. Keep going with your daily remember, it all adds up, whether it is gardening, cleaning. That was another thing I wanted to mention, the Flylady's weekly home blessing hour. If you've ever tried putting on your Fitbit, before you do that, you get tons of steps, with the mopping, the vacuuming, changing sheets. That is a great workout. So if you haven't done a Flylady weekly home blessing hour yet, maybe today is the day to try. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to get back to the family. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now. Oh, sorry, I meant to say, live long and prosper. May the Star Wars and Danish sugar be with you today. And I shall see you on the other side. Don't go over to the dark side, okay? Bye for now.